I have to say, I'm a little I've become a little disenchanted with Animal Crossing. But that's okay. The Nintendo Switch is awesome. I also have Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, and Katana Zero. So, and there's plenty more titles I plan to get for the thing. But yeah, like, been sort of kinda into Animal Crossing to begin with, and I don't know, I only check in every few days or so for like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. I don't really do anything in it. So, Thursday, June 3rd.
I guess.
The supposed reveal of the PlayStation 5. Let's see. King's Coffin, you guys.
Kill 'em, wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth. Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
Oh, God!
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You, out.
Pirate debates are about as sophisticated as I expected.
That was great.
No need to.
He naked. He naked. Oh, shit. One of our
I was
people
born ready.
needs some living up. Let's see. Dig it. Oh, yeah. I've done the Minelands before. It's pretty dope. Let's see. Yeah, let's just... all the firearms. Man, I've been wounded. I need to fucking sleep.
Haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin. What can I do for you? What do you want? How heavy's your coin purse?
Yeah, sure.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty. Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake. It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered. It soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none. You sound like my high priestess Samhain. She never shuts up about the living, when she ought to worry more about the dead. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gaun's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep. Night or day, sleep or waking. It's getting harder to tell what's real from what's just yet to come. There is something I'm meant to do, though, once I gather enough souls. Us Gaunites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose. Will you help me, Watcher? I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods. It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous for sure. That's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, The gods' past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence. Normally, I'd simply safekeep them until the god of rebirth could return to hell. But... you're right. I ought to deliver as many souls to hell as I can, before it's too late. We need to empty my lantern right away.
If you're enjoying my performance, tips are welcome but not required. Thank you, loyal patron. I'd be happy to go back working for her, except I owe Harker over there a good deal of money. Stupid dice went cold at the wrong time. Until I pay him what I owe, 700 pyres, I'm not going anywhere. Sure, it's worth a try, I guess. You must really want to see Calandra's play.
Have mercy on me. Lost my God's damn soul in stupidity. Hundreds. My ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we'd be able to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession, Ngati's black tear, a gemstone about the size of my fist. Of course, now it ain't coming out of either end. Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect on account of my stomach being too strong. Years of sailing the storm-racked seas will do that to you. Started feeling an intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying. I can't even crawl no more. You can take it. What I used to think was a blessed treasure has become my curse. Annie Rosanella's got a stand in the Radiant Court. She's been supplying me with some, experimental concoctions. Tweaking them after. Tell her...
Oh man, I just want... I mean, really? I just want information on... I just want to find...
My. Aren't you a handsome one? Did you need help with some... Isn't it obvious? I entertain, of course. It'll cost you 50 pyres, naturally. And don't let the wrinkles fool you.
Okay.
What do we have here? How can I ease your troubles, friend? I surprise and delight. My speciality's oils. I got other skills, of course, should you be looking. And all for a measly 200 pyre.
Captain?
Aye?
Ah.
What can I do for you? Figured that out all on your own. You're right, though. Inherited an old dhow from my da when he passed. Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make... What do you want? Uh-huh.
Sure thing.
Well, let's go to the Radiant Court and get that shit for that guy. You know what we haven't had in a while? An RPG with a really shitty sex scene.
A repeat customer. What can I stock you up with today?
If it's a drink you're wanting, what are you having? I'll pour you a double. Ah, I guess the last concoction I made for... There's one last tincture recipe I know that won't kill him. Probably. It's called Andra's Bile.
Of course
You'll
don't.
need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palmstone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog, and well, hope for the best.
Never mind. Some other time. Yeah. Okay. He's got to be here, guys.
Ah, Watcher. Good. You have arrived.
Ahoy there yourself, Captain. What do I be but a pretty bit of man-meat to dangle from a wrist? As easily forgotten as set aside.
I would like to know why you have not yet dispatched Benwet. Do you think it wise when you wish to forge allegiances in this harbor? Madiko, where would the fun be in that?
Come now. Be there anything more fun than seeing that ballast-blowing bilge swallow up to his barnacle-crusted arse in salty vengeance?
Ah, all right. I will tell you this. Benwet has a known weakness for showing off. I would recommend humiliating him in the most spectacular manner. What weighs on your mind in this moment, Casita? His story is an incredibly uninspired one, should you ask me. Benwet is a ruffian whose course is charted in blood and betrayal and cruelty. But even the rustiest knife can be a useful tool when needed. More is the pity.
Alright, I'm looking it up. What is it actually called? No. The Man of Chimes. Dunnage House? It's a plank. It's another plank. Did you guys see me walk those planks? Fuck me, man.
That's easy.
Get moving. This here's for the crew of the Divine Barge. You ain't a part of it, so you ain't getting inside. Hey, you look like me. Maybe you could be a part of the Divine Barge after all. Sure doesn't. Now get out of here.
Herr Blanca, let us pass. I know you have Jacquelot. I have known him since I was a girl in the Republics.
So? Why should I care?
He saved my life. He has saved the lives of many of our kind. Whatever you think he has done, you have the wrong idea about him.
Fine. I probably won't live to regret this. After you.
Oh, can I take her as a... I'll take her on my crew. That'd be great. She's cool, and she does look like me. She's nature godlike. That's a nice little thing there, you know. Find an NPC that looks like you.
I am Tatzatl, captain of the Divine Barge. What has brought you to this place?
Sam Riegel.
You have abducted the Animancer Jacquelot, a valued citizen of the Valian Republics. He enjoys the protection of the Duke's bells and bannets, and through them, the Fremas Meskankswalias. As a representative of the Brotherhood, I am here to negotiate his safe release. If Jacquelot is not returned to us in good health, everyone involved in his kidnapping will face the wrath of the Five Sons. This, I swear.
I see. We ourselves have been debating what to do with Giacomo for quite some time. We are lost in the woods. You will guide us out by traveling the branching paths of Altleha. A forest is defined by its boundaries. There are a finite number of ways through a forest, just as there are a finite number of ways this can end. I know the ways out of the forest, but you will choose the paths to take.
Oh boy.
A woman is with a child, and she learns that if the child is born, it will suffer greatly and have a short life. If she ends the child's life before it truly begins, is this good or bad?
I'm no expert on other gods, but I don't believe Helia would wish for any child to suffer.
It is. But I am the Pathmaster, and you are the Traveler. I decide what paths exist, and you decide what paths you take. You discover a powerful new technology. but you are afraid some people may misuse it for ill purposes.
They will.
Would you destroy the technology, regulate access to it, or make it available to everyone equally?
Certainly it should not be destroyed. It would only be a matter of time before someone else made the same discovery.
If it can be used for good, then surely it's better to entrust it to a responsible authority.
Damn.
An enemy of yours is being persecuted. The grounds of the persecution are, by measure of your own compass, unfair. Would you allow the persecution to continue, or would you intervene to stop it? You learn that someone who does great good for many people is unintentionally going to do great harm to many people. The harm may not be great, or it may be so great that it dwarfs the good they have done. You have an opportunity to prevent this by killing them. Do you do so? In a world that is not the one I have proposed, perhaps, but these are the branching paths.
I think it would be hubris to think that I can balance such things.
Very well. Your path has led to this conclusion. We will release Giacomo and his research.
What was the point of taking him to begin with?
Giacomo has discovered a method by which one may detect a godlike fetus in a mother's womb. In the Deadfire archipelago, parents consider a godlike child to be a blessing. From Bereth and Helia to Andra and Galawain, all are beloved, save those of Scan. Appearing mutilated at birth, many godlike of Scan are killed with the tacit approval of the tribe. Those who aren't killed lead miserable lives.
Yeah, but is it awful? Because there's a big difference between living and existing if your life is nothing but pain and suffering. That's not living.
I understand that argument, but accepting it would require me to accept a world in which we respond to superstition, loathing, and genocide with a shrug. I do not. We do not. That is why we captured Giacomo and brought him here, to decide what should be done about him, and his research.
And after all this, you're going to let him go because of how the Watcher answered your stupid riddles?
Yes. Our group was conflicted, so I posed to you a series of hypothetical questions, absent the specific context of our current problem. While you may have deduced some hint of the context during the questioning, it was a less biased method of reasoning than we were engaged in. After all, for us, this is a matter of life and death. Mestre Giacomo and his research are free to go. Now, if you will excuse us, we must prepare for our next voyage.
Okay. Well...
Would have done to Giacomo if we hadn't arrived. And now we have saved not only the man, but his research as well. Agressima, Watcher.
Palagina, is that you, my girl? I thought those pirates would have been the end of me.
Not if I could do something about it. I owe you too much to let something happen to you over some nonsense.
My girl, what that satyr said is not nonsense. He had good reason to be afraid. Research should not be restricted, but use of the technology, yes.
But who should decide how it should be restricted? How would that work? Would animancers submit to the authority of other animancers?
Perhaps. Old age has a few benefits, my girl. One is a measure of respect from your younger colleagues. If we attempted to guide them with a gentle hand, perhaps.
Well, it appears we are done here. We should see you back to Neketaka, Mestre Giacomo.
Before I go, I want you to have this, Aimoranet. An amulet of my own invention. It resonates with the godlike souls. Even severed, there is enough magic in your chime to activate its power. I appreciate all you have done, both of you.
Why was it put in my stash? You keep it, Mika. Oh, okay. It's a pet. We have a lot of shit to sell. We need to probably need to go sell some of that stuff there. Ooh. Let's see, do I have any? No. Yeah.
A fine prize, to be certain. Agrasim. Tell me. Watcher? You only have to ask.
What next? Under the arena, okay. Okay. And so I shall.
I've missed this place. Though not Thorol's porridge.
Fresh
Race
fish!
you to the coral. No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim? You are a strange man.
We have supplies here for the paying customer. Have a look.
I never use this stuff. Like, I didn't use any of this stuff in the first game. I'm not gonna use any of it now. It's like, I appreciate that it's there, but it's just gonna sit there forever. It's just like the stealth. I've almost never used stealth in either of these games. Speaking of stealth, I watched the no-clip Arcane Studio documentary, and boy, you should do the same, because their history is fascinating, and they're a damn good. Let's see what we got. I need all that stuff for the crew. you should play Dishonored. You should play, if you haven't played either of them, you should play both Dishonored games because they're both really good, but especially the second one is really, really good. And Prey is just underrated gem, that game. Let's see, what is this? Oh, flag. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to? We gotta get her some better fucking armor. It makes you immune to hangovers. That's great.
I sure do like it.
I will take payment in trade.
Yeah, we gotta get her set up with something better. Let's see.
Watcher, do you seek a blessing from the light? If it's a fellow missionary you seek, then you might talk with Nordegand at the temple in Nekataka. She's been around a while, knows more of us than most anyone else.
Gods, I beg you, grant me a posting on the...
Let's go to Rinko's house and see how that jackass is doing. Piece of shit.
Mama brings me stuff from her work sometimes. Real
The
old
moment the
stuff.
ship arrives, I will take my
Oh
family
God,
back
it's
to
the same
Ostia.
bullshit. Okay, never mind. Out. That means we outie. That means we outie, yo. Ha ha ha. Ha! Ah, doggone it.
we're back. Wonder if Wangleth's still in a mood.
Let's just keep this our little secret.
We will remain here.
We should build more of these cages, I think.
Do we just go back to work?
I don't fucking know.
let's do this.
Yeah? This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my souls, Watcher. What do you say? Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work. To single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell. Long as you're watching my back, I'll be fine.
Man, something horrible is about to happen, isn't it?
I swear to the gods, I'm trying! Son of a god's darn motherless cur! That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Hell! And I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die? Ugh, but the guild says I do. I can't turn my back on my purpose, any more than I could Aora in need. I never did want to take the easy route. I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall to dirt and bones. Never you worry, though. I'll see to dumping my lantern in the future on my own. Thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden. Even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain. Darn if I don't feel so light I could float away. My bones are still a little jangly. But yeah, I think I am. I don't know if this is what Gon planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls. We're bringing light to the darkness, ensuring spring follows the coming fall. So you're saying you're literally a pirate of the mind? You sail in and steal people's thoughts?
Behold, lass, I'm the original psychic piratical.
Not hardly. Even I've heard about Malnage. She's a cipher like you, ain't she? Only older.
Ugh, had to dredge up my cruel rival. You should know her arsehole itches when mention being made of her.
What a nasty hex. Tell me you weren't the one that put it on her. Darn, I hope that doesn't make her itch. Hell, or that. Now I'm just making it worse. I best shut my mouth before I cause more damage.
I like your style, kid.
Banter. It's wonderful. Let's get the hell out of here. Hang on. I got something. hey, for whatever reason, it's not letting me do anything.
Seem to remember picking you up round about here. Forget something, did you?
Oh my god, guys. There's so much. There's so much. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here for the night. Everybody have a good evening. I love you.